Paul, lots to get through, but most pertinently, Basham, what can you tell us about him right now?
Only that he's where he needs to be, which is with the doctors and the medics in the hospital. So we'll all be thinking about him. Everyone will be reaching out to him and his family. So of course we're thinking about him now, and it's something that you never want to see.
It's an indication in these circumstances, isn't it, when those players that are close to an injured player react so quickly, they knew straight away that it was bad.
Everyone, you could. Well, when do you ever see Bash go down anyway, regardless? And there was no one near him, so everyone knew. I could actually see from the technical area what had happened as well. So I knew what I was going to see when I went over. Popular. Everyone knows how popular he is with us. So it didn't only affect the people in and around the pitch, it affected all the fans as well, and everyone will be thinking about him.
While we're talking about this, so we don't go around the houses, has there been a nod about John Egan into what's about with him?
Months. Tom Davies will be out months as well. So we've had, So, like I said, that game's probably a reflection of where we're at the minute and what's been going against us. But just said to the players there that no one's going to feel sorry for us. People, opposition are going to try and use it to their advantage and capitalise and pick up points. We have to fight, we have to show the same spirit we did today. Like I said, a little bit, for me, naivety, this league. One or two things went against us again, which is a reflection of where we are.
When you look back at it, what would your thoughts be about the way in which Fulham seemed to exploit so much space out wide, and how could that have stopped?
For the goal?
Yeah, but the regularity with which they were able to do that.
You can see, I think the throw-in, the first goal, we wanted to be more aggressive with it, so we knew how Fulham would set up. Up until the last sort of quarter of the game, we defended really well. In terms of Wes saves, very, very little. I think most of their attempts and Wes' saves were at the very end, so we're happy with that. But the way in which they've broken us from our set plays, again, our naivety. If you freeze a point at which we lose a ball at any point, whether it's a corner, whether it's a throw-in, we have so many bodies in really strong positions to stop the counter. And that's the speed of thought and intent that you face in this league. And we say it's new to some of our players, we get that. And then the athleticism when they do break is again another step up. So that naivety is the little bit that upsets me and what I think's cost us today.
Forgive me for asking a very basic kind of journalist question, but when you're seeing that, how much do you consider making some kind of tactical change, putting an extra body in midfield, that sort of thing?
All the time. Yeah, all the time. We try, That's our job, that's what we do all the time, whether it's when you start the game, during the game. So we like I said, we went behind, we were happy, I was happy where we were. We started the second half well, they broke on us from a corner and it gets the crowd up. They broke on us from two throw-ins, get opportunities, gets the crowd up. That's the bit that got them back in the game. In terms of them having the ball and us taking risks to press, that's how we want to play. So, we go behind, we make the changes to give us more energy on that left-hand side. You could see the effort and outputs that Luke and Gus had been doing, and then it worked for us, although Maka was sloppy with the first pass, he wins the ball back. When the centre-back gets injured and Yasser just come on, was positive and delivered. I thought the subs had a good impact. And like I said, I think the second goal, the nature of it, seemed to deflate our players and probably inspire Fulham a little bit more then.
How sort of crucial a couple of weeks is it to rest minds, bodies and get them up for what follows?
Well, it's the only option, that's been the message in there. That's the only option. We've got this as us. I think the next option's me, Maka and Jack playing, so that's not going to happen. This is where we're at, and like I said, no one's going to feel sorry for us. So we do need to raise levels, raise standards. And that'll be our attempt. But we have to enjoy how tough it is. We have to enjoy the challenge of it, because it's not going to get easier. And that's it. Is it any different to what we thought? No, not at all. Have we had things go against which make it harder? Yes, 100%. But you've got to enjoy that part of it. It's an opportunity for some. whilst we're feeling for others, it's a big opportunity for some, and we have to make sure that we prepare the players well enough to try and seize it.